Welcome back, collective, to another reading for the collective in this full moon energy in Taurus. So, if you have Taurus big placements on your chart, yes, this might be your reading. All right, let's get right into it, shall we? I do not have my cards in reverse. But that doesn't mean that I don't see the cards in reverse. And guys and gals, do keep in mind that we all have masculine and feminine energies within us individually. Yes, I know those who are not new to the channel are so tired of hearing it, but some guys really do refuse to admit that they do have this feminine energy within them. Some guys got really big egos. Big! And yeah, whereas we all do have the ego, it's a part of each and every one of us. Some people just wear it really strong and it's not necessary. They have to, face the facts that they do have a feminine side. All right. And mostly my readings have been going toward the divine feminine. Um, I don't know, when I was doing my cards and shuffling and all of that and burning sage, and there's a few cards that comes out with the for the masculine energy, and like I'm saying, like this masculine is supposed to be a divine masculine, but he's not really being his divine self. 'Cause he's too much in his masculine, way too much, way too much. Um, but yeah, I just want to throw the feminine and masculine energy out there. So whereas the card could be a male here, it could be a female holding this very strong masculine energy. Okay, just take it as it resonates. Everyone's story is different and unique. Okay, not everything's going to fit your situation, your story. And if you don't resonate with it, don't force it. It could be for someone else. It could be for the other person that you're dealing with. Like I say, like a lot of my readings, I feel I do more of my readings for the divine feminine, but that masculine's always in the readings. So a lot of my readings will be focused on this masculine. We should be a divine masculine, but like I said, not really being. I mean, to other people, he might even appear this way, but to be divine, you can't be toxic. You can't be in this relationship that I feel like this masculine would be in. Um, and coming together with you, the divine feminine, would bring divine masculine and divine feminine together, and it would balance the two of y'all out. Whereas he is a divine masculine, he could be his feminine self with you, but where he's at, he's not really allowed. I don't even know if I want to say allowed, but I mean, yeah, it's basically what I feel like it is. You're not allowed to be, uh, 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 so like if he had a hard day and he might have hurt himself and he might be actually crying because it hurts that bad, she'd be like, suck it up and be a man, kind of stuff. But okay, let me not keep digressing into this. I just want to get right into the reading for you guys, but that's basically some of the energy I've already felt into the reading, and I would like to ring the singing bowl for you guys, calling in angels and spirit guides. Please guide this message for the collective. Show us the messages that we need to hear and see for our highest good. Namaste. Y'all, I don't know what happened there. I'm sure you all heard that and felt that. Um, that this particular singing bowl is for healing waves and we're not really getting healed here. I don't think this is you, Divine Feminine. If this is you, Divine Feminine, who was watching, I really feel like the masculine energy, um, whoever it might be, isn't really healing themselves and evolving and learning this karmic lesson. But let's just get right into the reading. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the energy oracle. I don't do a regular shuffle, so I'm just gonna do this a little bit. I don't like to shuffle my cards because they bend the cards, and I don't want my cards to be bent. As well as I will cut the deck. See what we get. Angel of Love. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one out. I got the sun on the back, on the other side of it. Well, that's kind of what I feel like this person needs. This love that they're just not getting. It's way too many cards. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back. Mm-mm-mm. It's not. It's a good thing that I did put those cards back, y'all, because look, and these are gonna just keep coming out like this. There's a lot to say here, apparently. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. That's the sacral chakra. And we had the masculine, the solar plexus come out, which is the masculine energy, and now we have the feminine energy coming out. Second chakra, sacral chakra. Broken heart, door to spirit. Like, this person is going through it, y'all, and I can't say for you, Divine Feminine, that this would be just one masculine, because whereas a lot of people get with somebody and might stay with them for the rest of their lives, this hasn't happened for you. You know, you have had to go through one relationship after another, only end up, you know, single and doing what you're doing now. But those past relationships, because of who you were and who you are, there's a lot of regret here, and a lot of, it's not just, I'm not just, you know, sit there and put you on a pedestal here, Divine Feminine, but you are a Divine Feminine and you deserve to be on this pedestal. And these people that did you wrong in your past did not do that for you. And they're regretting the fact that they didn't do that. Like, they chose other options over you and had you chasing and all of that other craziness, you know, and you don't deserve that. Attachment. You know, you had a lot of attachment. You might even still be going through some of that attachment. You know, that could be some of the things that you're still healing from. You know, you've healed on being independent and standing up for yourself, getting a bit of a backbone, but you still have this attachment. Like, you because you haven't had that type of love, appreciation, value, somebody valuing the pooh. You get what I'm saying. But I don't even feel like this really is about you, sort of, even though this reading is for you in some aspect. It's not. Look, this person's got a chain on her arm, like she's attached. This is why she stays. This is all tied up. Look, what the heck, y'all? And all these fives coming out. Ooh, I'm starting to get chippy chills. Patience. All right. What? This is all the energy coming out in just this one little reading here, y'all. It's sad because, whoever this masculine is, especially if you've had, well, we've already talked about the one that I feel like might still be in some sort of marriage or whatever, chose to stay where they were at, had you walk away. But I feel like you had a past relationship too that has put this enlightenment on you, like kick started your enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? And even that person is feeling this, and it has a lot to do with, I feel like, this particular full moon, especially if they have Taurus somewhat strong in their chart. I mean, it'll, from what I understand with this full moon, it's making people, I'm sorry if I'm hitting on the microphone, y'all, but it's right here by my leg. Um, but it's making people like think about regretful stuff, remorseful energies. Like, it's hard to explain. I'm not a professional on all of this, but if you get into it, find out what I mean. Like, it's look. Oh my God. I mean, the person that, whoever it is, even if it's a family member or something like that, the karmic justice, the karmic wheel is spinning back, and the justice is coming that you had deserved. And even if you're not seeing it, you might even be in, well, I'm telling you, they're in their head about you right now. Any one of them. The karmic wheel has spun, and it's coming back to them. And every time I see it, I seen the temperance, I'm seeing the two of pentacles, balancing the scales here. These people know they owe apologies, and I got cards in here that's not even supposed to be in reverse, y'all. I don't know what's that about. Mm-hmm. No, I don't have my cards in this deck in reverse. They're not supposed to be, but some of them are. So we're just gonna go with it. If I overlooked any, it's probably for purpose. But yeah. Um, I don't know what I want to say about this yet. I'm seeing the Page of Wands. These cards are all over the place. I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm not liking the energy in this reading today, like, to the point where I just don't really want to be doing it. But listen to that. Like, the dogs are barking, and acorns are falling from the tree. Another bird out there freaking out. I'm sure you hear that. I mean, I feel like they walked away from you, whether it was the one we've always been talking about in your readings, if you're not new to the channel, um, or if it was a past relationship. They know they walked away from the lovers. They know this. That's what they did. They thought they made the right choice, you know. I'm sure whatever they walked into was really nice in the beginning. I'm sure. It's the way most relationships start off, but the relationship here started off, however the case may be, where this emperor was not an emperor. Okay, he was being a player. He was in a player energy, whether he was an actual player or just in that energy when it came to you. That's what he was doing. You know, he was going back and forth trying to figure out, do I want this one? Do I want this one? Do I want that? I know how I feel about this one, but this one's more, I don't know, pardon my language, sexual or something, you know? Maybe you're a more classy lady, and what he wanted in that moment was a single life, and this other person let him live a single life while he was in a relationship with that person, you know, and he didn't have to be a committed type person, you know. He got to swing around, you know. He didn't get questioned about why you 22 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours late from work. What's going on here? You know, he didn't get questioned like that. Why? Hmm, I wonder. I wonder. It's like they don't need to give each other attention, kind of stuff. But you know, if they're not giving you attention, they're clearly giving it to somebody else. Because look, Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands is in reverse. I'm gonna take it like that. Yeah, maybe this card is right side up, but I mean, like I said, this card could have been reversed as well because you, if this person made the choice to walk away from you and into something else, they thought it as an abundant, like it would be abundant. Maybe it was for money, you know. Maybe there was a money deal here, you know. Maybe you weren't quite as in the money department as other people. But I would say the what one thing that is not understood here is you have done this by yourself. What you have, you've done it by yourself. You didn't get handouts. You didn't get mommy and daddy to help you. You didn't get grandma and grandpa to help you. Because everyone in your life has either passed away and moved on to another life or just not in your life, you know? So you've done everything by yourself. Even growing up, you didn't have grandparents that was there all the time. You didn't have parents that were there all the time, you know? You had to fend for yourself basically, you know, and teach yourself stuff, you know, and that's what makes you strong. You don't need somebody to you don't have to be in a relationship for that. You know, you're in a relationship because you truly want to be. You're the Empress. Look at you. And the Ten of Swords. This for you. That's why I feel like this might be your energy here, collective, because you have been so many times stabbed in the back, neglected, and it's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad that the heart that you have, and that somebody could come in and think that it's okay to play with your heart like that. It really is. I don't exactly know how long this reading will actually be, but um, I keep hearing past. And there's the Eight of Pentacles. I always see this as being you too because of the spiritual person you are, but we have all this full moon stuff going on in this person between you and obviously this person is going to go through this, but you will too. And it's not because you have regret or remorse and you wishful thinking about being back with somebody from your past, because you're not doing that. You're not. You're kind of in this because you have a feeling, because you know what you brought to the table, and you have a feeling that the past will come back at some point, and you're in this energy like, I wish a mother ever would, you know, kind of stuff, because it's in the past and that's how you feel. You've moved on from it. You're not going to go back to the past. of somebody you probably gave more than one chance to anyway, and for what? For what? So they can play you and give you all that toxic stuff. You don't want that. You don't want that. And they're gonna be like if this person was to come back towards you, they're gonna be like, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I changed. I'm a new person. And you're not. It's not gonna work because you're never gonna trust them. You're not gonna trust them. You're gonna see this person more in this toxic energy. I think that's something that's just there now. It's not gonna be the same. Look at the wheel. Like I said, the karmic wheel is coming, spinning back around, and these people from the past have not, they did not learn their lesson. They chose to, if it was a relationship you had, they were with you, and the toxic energy came back in and come here, and they had a choice to say no to it and walk away from it and stay where they were at, or they chose to go in the other direction. That's what this person did. You already were connected to this person, an actual relationship, but the past came back to them and they had a chance to do the right thing and they didn't. So now they're having to deal with it. It's like they made the choice. They sold their soul to the devil, and now that they might actually really seriously realize it, you don't know what you're gonna do about that. You can't do nothing about that. You're not, the karmic wheel has given them what they, I mean, I'm not saying don't. It's up to you. She's got the same energy. The world, and the wheel. They thought they would have had the world here. They so indecisive is the problem. This person is very indecisive. I don't think they really have a particular type that they like. They like blondes. They like brunettes. They like they like it all. They don't even. It doesn't even matter to this person. So we're not talking about your divine masculine. I don't feel like we're talking about that guy, or it could be a female, but I don't feel like we're talking about that one. I feel like we're talking about, this is a past relationship, but it's not your divine. It's not the divine masculine. Okay, it's not. I don't think this person could be divine if he tried. He probably does try to be one of those spiritual type people, and that's probably how he lures people in. He might have done that to you, you know. Um, act like he was a very spiritual type person, you know, very positive all the time, 24/7 smile, and then you get into this with him, and then this comes out, and you're like, what's going on? It's like a whole switch, and it happened like that, and you're like, what happened here? Your head spun, you know. You might have felt like you were in a karmic. That would have been what was the catalyst to your enlightenment, to your dark night of the soul, the thing that made you wake up. Yeah, the world keeps coming out too. You know, like they probably did think that they were, you know, on top of the world, you know, because they were able to do something that they did to you. Sorry, guys, it's getting sundown over here, and that's another thing about the reading. I don't have my ring light out here, so, and I'm outside, so it might be getting a little dark real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna try to hurry this reading up. Okay, okay. But yeah, he's really in his head real bad, and He probably thought he got the world here. He probably said, like, really in your face kind of attitude, like, now, whatever. But, and I feel like at some point, this person might have even kind of tried coming back to you once already, but it didn't. In your mind, you might have been like, oh, was was that supposed to be? Can I come? Can we get back together? Because you really was confused about it. And they went one way, you went another way, and you never heard from them again. And the next thing you know, they're in some type of other relationship, and you're like, well, so, well, Four of Cups. Mm, I'm so sorry. Please, please forgive me. Please. I'm all in my head about you, boo. You justice, and you have no idea. Because you've done went on with your life, and you're like, but yes, guys, we're just gonna go ahead and get this reading out. Just what I'm trying to say here is just make sure that this, if you are not the type of person to take the past back. You've learned too many lessons in this situation, especially when it came to this particular last relationship you might have had, because this is the catalyst that started your healing, and you're not going to accept it back. You might even listen to what they had to say. But I do feel like this person might actually try to get in touch with you. You might have actually already changed your phone number and everything, so they're not gonna. It's gonna be crickets for them. They're not gonna be able to get in touch with you because you've done changed. You're different. You're not the same. You're not gonna accept it. Okay, but I don't know why this had to come out, but it did. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut the reading. It is getting a little dark out here, and I don't want to get the reading to a part two. I really do love you guys. Do appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing to the channel. I really do love you guys. Peace and love and light, and namaste.